asking me to show you what it's like to live in Nice and study at the university here. So here I'm going to show you what a typical week would be like for me, to start of course with the school.
University of Nice is
hard to describe. I hate to break it to you, but it's really not at all like College Park. It's small, dirty, and disorganized. But what can you expect? It's a public school. To be more exact, I study at a small section of the University of Nice called COEFLE, which is just for foreign students learning French. The good thing about it being small is that you get to work closely with the professors. I feel a lot more comfortable asking questions and participating. It's a very good way to practice your French. An example for it is my economics and law classes, where I can stop at any moment and ask what a word means or a concept about the French culture. It's very good. The students here in the University in Nice, Maryland and Nice program are taking 19 credits this semester, which feels like a lot sometimes, especially because I'm in the third level. I don't know, sometimes I feel like I'm writing a lot of essays per week, or I don't know, but it pays off because my French is getting a lot better. I feel very comfortable not only speaking with French people, but also writing academic essays. I can read the newspaper and understand everything. I can listen to the news on the radio. It's a great feeling.
I feel like if you put forth the effort in people's class, you get a lot out of it.
If your goal is to learn French, I would say definitely do it.
I love Tuesdays because I take Argentine tango classes at night. This is my partner Jamie and my wonderful teachers Sheila and Roberto, an adorable Italian couple. This past Tuesday was our last class with them, and they threw a farewell party for us. Isn't that nice? Then everybody danced casually, and I had the honor of dancing with the teacher.
Jamie, can you take this for a second?
Tuesdays are also great because after tango, my friends and I go to Finocchio to grab some ice cream. It's so good. They have a bunch of different flavors, including flowers. C'est pour montrer à mes amis comment c'est la nourriture ici, tu vois. Poisson. On Wednesdays, I have lunch at the school's cafeteria because there, 2 other Americans and I spend an hour with 3 other French girls for a language exchange. Every 15 minutes, we switch between English and French. We also go out at night sometimes for a bar or karaoke. And here, we're in MAMAC, the Museum of Modern and Contemporary Art of Nice. Sometimes one of our professors gives us assignments where we have to visit a museum, an event, meet the French culture, and write about it. I guess it's so we can say that
France is my classroom. I learn a lot in the streets, just talking to people. I also learn a lot from my host family, which I think was really important for me.
Yeah, we learned so much from being in France. For me, the best classroom is at home when I spend time with my host family, and the best time is during dinner, because the French really appreciate dinner time to talk. They also have some weird habits that I'm starting to get and do myself, like eating raw meat, cleaning the plate with bread at the end, and eating cheese and yogurt for dessert. Here is la chandeleur, in other words, crêpe day, where we make our own crêpes for dinner.
Quand tu la tournes, tu l'avances et tu la tournes et tu la lèves en même temps. Regarde, je te l'ai fait une fois.
Souhaitez-moi bonne chance.
Toi, là-bas. Bien.
Oh! Now let me explain to you guys how this bike system works here in Nice. It's called Vélo Bleu. And basically I have an account where I can call their number and then they'll give me the bike and I can return it to any station I want. And it's really good because I only paid 25 euros per year and I can use this bike and they have like stations everywhere. And then I get on the bike and I ride it all the way to school. I make sure that I go through the promenade. It takes me like 20 minutes. But to be honest, the real reason why I like to go to school is to see my friends. I'm so fortunate to have met these other international students. Here we have people from Venezuela, Guatemala, Brazil, Belarus, Ukraine. I love them. And here is to Raquel Maurinho. Eu amo vocês. C'est naturel, n'est-ce pas?
Ouais, c'est le port de Villefranche.
Là, c'est une rade. C'est la plus belle rade du monde.
On the weekends, my host family likes to take me to see the Côte d'Azur. We've been to Saint-Tropez and different beaches like the one in Ez. They prefer nature over the city, so we often go to the campagne. Here, we spent the sunset at Saint-Jean-Cap-Ferrat.
Voilà combien de jours, voilà combien de nuits, voilà combien de temps que tu es reparti. Tu m'as dit cette fois, c'est le dernier voyage, pour nos cœurs déchirés, c'est le dernier naufrage. Au printemps, tu verras, je serai de retour. Le printemps, c'est joli pour se parler d'amour. Nous irons voir ensemble les jardins refleuris et déambulerons dans les rues de Paris.
Weekends vary a lot for me, especially because I try to explore new places all the time. But there are 3 things that I always do. First is homework, of course, I can't escape that. The second is to go to church. It's actually pretty hard to find Protestant churches here, and not a lot of people go to church. But I found this one thanks to Josie. The one I go to is pretty international, so I get to meet a lot of foreigners, and we even sometimes sing in English. I did get to practice some French though, through the church, and since I have a Bible in French, I even get to learn new words at home. But one thing I must say is that I came expecting to find church to be different here, but I just came to the conclusion that it's the same if it's under the same denomination. I almost feel like I go back to the States when I go to church. The third thing that I usually do on weekends is go to this place called Vinaigre to walk the dog. My host family goes there almost every day. Here I'm just showing you the famous tram of Jean Médecin, probably my favorite means of transportation here. Anyways, Vinaigre. Yeah, very calm place to have picnic and play with the dog. We like it a lot there. Regarde la vidéo. Dis salut.
Il était un petit homme, pirouette, cacahuète. Il était un petit homme, il était